Yeah, we're looking at the back of my Yamaha LS2000, a 1999 model. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago. The former owner put it into the shop every winter, or about every winter in the last few years, and had all the normal maintenance done on it, but somebody neglected to put any grease on the joints at the back here. It calls for that in the service manual. And what I noticed is got a little bit of slop in the joints here for the jets. Now, these are easy enough to refurbish. I've refurbished this side, and you can see it's quite a bit tighter. So you can eliminate most of the slop, and it also gives you a good opportunity to get some grease in there and prevent further wear. To perform this, you need just a few hand tools and a few odd pieces from the hardware store. First thing you want to get is probably this. This is some thin brass tubing, thin wall, and it's 1/2 inch by 14 thousandths wall, and that fits nicely over the bushings. The other odd piece is this little guy here. That's a 3/8 by 1/4 centered bronze bushing. You need a 3/8 drill bit, a 1/2 inch reamer, and a pipe cutter, and then all your odd wrenches to get everything loosened up and tightened back up. For grease, I used Master Pro grease. I picked this up at O'Reilly's. It's a marine grade grease. It resists water really well. And to do this refurbishment, take all your reverser off, take your end part off here, and you'll have joints here, and this was where the 3/8 by 1/4 inch centered bushing goes in. You'll have to drill that out to 3/8, drill that nice and straight, and then drive the bushing in there, and then cut off the excess, and that'll tighten that up. For this side here, this is where the you develop slop here. There's not much you can do if it's got quite a bit of slop in it. I went ahead and reamed that out to a 1/2 inch, and then cut a piece of that brass tubing to slip in there, and it slips right over the stainless steel bushing that comes with the original, and that takes up the slack in there, gives you a good grease point. And I did the same thing with the top of the plate here, your top pivot point here, the pivot point on the other side, and then of course the pivot point on the bottom here. So quick, easy fix. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour for this side. Probably take me a little less on this second side. I had a little engineering to do, but gets the slop out of your jet linkage and tightens things up a little bit. Keeps it from flopping around quite so bad and causing more damage. And it's always a good idea to grease these, pull them apart at least a couple of times, maybe at the beginning of the season and the end of the season before you winterize it. Pull these apart, throw some grease in there, and keep them nice and happy. They should last you quite a long time. Thanks.